Roman Reigns has made a shocking decision that will change not only the Bloodline forever, but WWE forever. And the Usos are not happy about it. When fans tuned in to a recent episode of SmackDown, they were told that they were going to get an answer, a definitive answer, about whether or not Jey Uso was going to stay in the Bloodline. Instead, we got no answer. And now fans are still wondering what is happening with not only Jey Uso in the Bloodline, but Jimmy Uso. Well, Roman Reigns was not on that episode of SmackDown. Instead, he was at his home watching the show on TV. And reportedly, he didn't like what he was seeing. As soon as the show went off the air, he made some phone calls that are going to send shockwaves through the wrestling world. Roman Reigns was not happy that Jey Uso did not make a definitive decision. He also did not like that Jey Uso gave an ultimatum to Paul Heyman. And Roman at home was seething, and he had had enough. And because he's had enough, we now know what is going to happen with the Usos and the Bloodline. And unfortunately, it's not going to be good for the Usos. This is because Roman Reigns has basically made Jey Uso's decision about staying in the Bloodline for him, as Roman Reigns is now going to say who's in the Bloodline and who's out, and he's not going to wait around for people to make decisions. And Roman was especially angry that that episode of SmackDown ended without a real decision being made. Now, the Bloodline has been in serious turmoil in recent weeks. Of course, the first signs of trouble within the Bloodline was the whole Sami Zayn fiasco that ended in disaster. But Roman Reigns was confident that the lineup of the Usos, Solo Sikoa, and Paul Heyman as the manager would be the lineup for the Bloodline for many years to come. But now we know that is not the case. In fact, Roman Reigns has just announced whether or not the Usos will be staying in the Bloodline, and the answer is no, they will not be members of the Bloodline going forward. They have officially been fired. But the question is, who will take their place? It has now been announced which wrestlers will be taking the Usos' place in the Bloodline. Roman Reigns has definitely felt that over the past few months that the walls around him are beginning to crumble, and it all has to do with infighting within the Bloodline. Roman Reigns has stood strong in the face of this infighting. Sami Zayn, the Usos, Solo Sikoa gonna be with the Usos or with Roman? Where does Paul Heyman's loyalties lie? So Roman Reigns is dealing with a lot, but somehow he has remained the undisputed WWE Universal Champion through it all. And that shows just how tough of a competitor he is, that he doesn't let family drama ruin his career. However, over the last couple of weeks, he has felt that if he does not settle this Bloodline drama once and for all, it will cause him to make a misstep and lose his championship forever. That is why he has made a stunning decision about his career and about the Bloodline. Now, the Usos are Roman Reigns' cousins, and Solo Sikoa, well, he is the brother of the Usos. So there's been a lot of questions about who you can actually trust. And it seems that Roman Reigns has had enough. And that is why he recently held a secret meeting with WWE officials to let them know that big changes are coming to the Bloodline. And in this meeting, Roman Reigns told WWE officials what his plan was. So it seems that Roman Reigns is not waiting around for the Usos to decide whether to stay in the Bloodline or to leave. Instead, Roman Reigns has officially fired the Usos from the Bloodline forever. But Roman said he is not dismantling the Bloodline. Instead, he is going to replace the Usos with 2 new members in the Bloodline. The first new member that Roman Reigns has chosen to join the Bloodline is none other than the current World Heavyweight Champion, Seth freaking Rollins. Now, obviously, Roman and Seth have a lot of history together, both friend and foe, but it seems that they are now friendly enough to once again team up and be part of this brand new Bloodline. Whether or not Roman can fully trust Seth Rollins after their past together, we'll have to wait and see. But right now, Roman believes he can trust Seth Rollins, not to double-cross him, and to be loyal to him and the Bloodline. The other member that Roman Reigns has signed up to this new Bloodline is a wrestler who just returned to WWE, Charlotte Flair. Now, Roman Reigns was looking for a female member of the Bloodline because Roman isn't satisfied with just taking over the men's division in WWE. He wants to start taking over the women's division as well. He wants the Bloodline to hold all the gold, not just the men's gold. And Roman Reigns believes that Charlotte Flair is the woman who can become the brand new WWE Women's Champion and hold that title for as long as Roman has held his championship. And for the final member, Roman has decided to let Solo Sikoa stay in the Bloodline. This is because Solo showed his loyalty to Roman Reigns as he attacked the Usos and said that even though they are my brothers, Roman, you are my tribal chief. And Roman believes that he can fully trust Solo not to betray him and to try and help out the Usos. And according to reports, Paul Heyman will stay on as the Bloodline's manager. What are your thoughts about Roman Reigns creating a new Bloodline without the Usos and signing up new members, Seth Rollins and Charlotte Flair? Leave a comment below and give me your opinion. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell notification and check out our new YouTube channel, Wrestling News Now Insider. Click on the link to visit it now and you will get brand new exclusive videos.